Hey YouTube. So, I think this is a 2000 Blazer, if I'm not mistaken, or not Blazer, Suburban 1500. A couple of years ago, a guy owned this, and he came here and I fixed the quarter panels all the way back, plus around the tires, and then beyond back to the back bumper. And when I was fixing it, I was looking at the truck pretty good, and I was amazed at how well it was in shape. Now, it has a lot of miles on it, but the truck runs good, and I don't see any reason to get rid of it. But anyway, the guy decided he wanted to get a new truck, so he did, and it just so happened that one of my kids bought this from him. So, you know, I did a little bit of work to it, they did some work to it, and it needed a set of tires for inspection. So that's what we've been waiting for these front tires. So I bought these through Walmart because they don't put a lot of mileage on this. It's more or less a truck. If anything else is broken down, they'll use this to get around. So I just greased the opposite side. I'm going to have Carmine grease this side. And we put these new tires on. And Carmine's working on cleaning the wheels. That's one thing I never understood about guys who have, you know, repair shops. I could never understand why they never cleaned the freaking wheels off when they changed tires, but yet they changed the weights. This doesn't make any sense to me. So he's just wiping off whatever loose dirt he can off of there and cleaning the very edge here all the way around so that nothing leaks. So when Carmine's done there, then we'll put the tire on. So also he puts a little bit of that rubber glide on there. It's like a rubber lubricant to help get the tire on easier, because these hand you know, installers or jack things or whatever you call them are pretty tough on a guy. So he has to flip that over yet, and then we put the tire on. So anyway, the tires were 99 bucks a piece over at Walmart. They actually shipped them to me because the Walmart that's close to us doesn't have tires. So I just had them ship them to me rather than to the store, because the store is a 45-minute trip. So anyway, that's what we're doing this morning. I think it's Wednesday morning, if I'm not mistaken. First Wednesday, I guess it would be, or the second Wednesday in September. Maybe the first Wednesday. So they don't look too bad. They're all Blackwall. Textetro or something, I don't know. P265-75R16. As long as they last her through the winter time, and these are supposed to be a winter tire as well, they should be good. Okay guys, so we got the new tire on the wheel. Carmine's pumping 35 pounds of air pressure in there. And then we'll put that on the truck, and then we'll be in good shape. It's always one thing or another around here. You never get a chance to really take a break, because with all the different things going on and the stuff that I know how to do, people bring their things to me, which I don't mind. It's just that, you know, you're always busy. Sooner or later I'm going to have to go on a vacation.
Where are we vacationing? Yeah, I was holding it up and it sounded like more was going in.
Up to Mystic Seaport. Put the cap on.
That's where we go.
So I have a hand balancer there, the old type, and it's centered on the pin in it. Put the wheel and tire on there. That's why I try to clean the wheel off pretty good. We're going to put that on there and check it for balance. What do you need? Yeah, let's put it on there. Now just put it on gently and try to go straight down over top of it. That's it. Straight, flat. Try and flatten the tire. Flatten the tire. There you go. So just leave it sit there for a couple seconds. So anyway, if you've never seen one of these work before, I'll just show you what's going on here.
That's why there was no date on this one.
Does it look good?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is it's not
The same every
you can't even compare that to the other one because you don't know what the tire's doing. So what we got here, guys, is there's a bubble, a bullseye bubble in the top there. Now from here it looks like it's off, but if you look straight down on it, it looks pretty right in the center. And that's actually what we're after. We're after the bubble to be in the center. Twirl the tire a little bit like around just to see if it stays. And then let it go for a second. Just let it do its thing. So that's not bad. It's a pretty good wheel. There were no weights on this before either. Alright, let's put it on the truck. Six lugs. Alright, so we're going to get this done and we'll get back to you. So, what you basically have to do is to line the bolt holes up so they can get the tire on. So there he goes. And you want to make sure that you get this right. Now, it went on there pretty good, but you still have to put the nuts on.
Oh crap, nuts are on the table right there.
Hold on. There's one more yet. Here. If you can spin them all the way down, or at least one of them, that'll hold it where you want it. So you want to make sure that the hub, the wheel itself, let me try and point to this thing here. That's pretty hard. You want to make sure that the wheel, is around the hub properly. I've seen tires come off cars because they just weren't on straight. There's certain brands of Chevys, like the old Chevy, what was that thing called? What was that car Grandma had before we moved here?
Cavalier? Is that what she
No, not a car. It was a little truck thing.
Did she have a track? I mean,
Yeah, track. The Chevy Tracker, that's what it was. Had a flat surface there, so there was nowhere to put the real wheel against. You know, what happened was when you put the wheel on, you were flat, and the tires, or the nuts is what straightened it out. I put that thing on there one day, and I was tightening the nuts, and I went down the street, and I'm seeing lug nuts flying all over the place. I had to come back home and change that. So, you just got to be careful. Opposite. All the way opposite. Yeah. Make sure it's on 3 then.
Yeah, it is.
And then do it again. That's good. Alright, so get your hubcap. We'll put that on. The hubcaps on these wheels are actually fairly nice. I'm surprised that they still have them. The guy must have taken fairly good care of the car because usually you lose these pretty quickly. They're only little plastic lugs that are held on there. Now this is where you want to take the wrench. You don't want to be on number 3. You want to be down as low as you can. You got to be on 1, Carmine.
Yep. Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. And just tighten them lightly. Sometimes you're better off just taking the socket and moving it. But I know that this works with this. When I take my truck to get inspected, I usually take the lug nuts off. So Carmine's greasing a couple fittings on there, on the ball joints and stuff, and that thing does not need ball joints or any kind of steering parts. It's all tight. So I'm going to take it for a ride now, and I want to see how the tires are on it. So you can see the mileage on this thing. There's 256,700 miles on this, and I got to tell you, the truck still runs good. It travels good. It has good brakes. I mean, it has a lot of power. The only trouble with it is during the winter time, I think it was during the winter, it seemed to be losing a lot of water out of the radiator, but it's been fine ever since they dumped some stop leak in it, so it must not have been nothing too big. Yeah, these tires feel good. Now, I'm only doing like 35 at the top of my driving here. I'm slowing down now, but we actually should take it out on the main road to see how well the tires are going to handle. But if they were going to wobble, you'd feel a little bit of something. The steering wheel, you can see it there, is just as still as can be. So that's all we're looking for at the moment. I'll turn around right here. Okay guys, so I took it for a ride and everything seems good. We went out on the regular road and had it up to 60. There's no vibrations or anything, so we'll be good with this. Just got to get it inspected now, which shouldn't take long. Hey guys, so one of the other things then that I was doing today, and you can see that there's aluminum on the tools, is I was making another set of dog stops. I'm actually going to make 3 sets of them, so I have some to send. I like the way these things worked. They don't fall off the shaft when you put them on there. So I need to just put this on and then use the angle cutter to cut the angle into it. Works pretty nicely. So that's the one before the angle, and that's the one after the angle's been cut. I like the way they work. I think they're good. So I sold a lot of them already. A lot of guys must like them as well. Okay guys, so the dogs are done, and these are going to be mailed out. They're going to Washington. So I hope the guy enjoys them. You should probably have them in less than a week, or about a week I suppose. I'll be mailing them out tomorrow morning. It's Wednesday. So the shipping is included with the price of $45 for these. So there you go. Have a good one, guys. Okay guys, so it's the end of the day. I don't know what time. What's the time over there? It's almost 7 o'clock. What I want to do, I've got more than enough red oak for another kiln load. But what I want to do tomorrow, Thursday, is this is an 18-foot white ash here. What I want to do is cut this thing in half at the 8-foot mark, and I want to cut this into boards. I want to see how nice these are going to look, and then I can decide what I want to do with them for certain. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do tomorrow, I believe, as long as it doesn't rain. Of course, it's all cloudy up there, so I don't know what's going to happen. Alright, well, that's it for our day today. So guys, have a good one. Bye.